Alright, this is going to be a basic terrain tutorial. Go ahead and make a new world, call it nosnap terrain. Go up to world info, which is the first thing you always want to do. We're going to pop in ambient light. And we're going to make this 90, 90, 90. Just to make it a nice sunny day out there. Alright, we're going to hop on your overhead view. We're going to go into geometry mode. And what you're going to do is go down to your grid here and make triangles. You can see how I made a nice little triangle right here. Using the space bar again, 3 points. And you want to make all of these triangles intersect in one center point. Now the more triangles you make, the better the level's going to end up looking at the end. But the longer it's going to take to process, and you might get some lag if you use too many, if you don't build it correctly. Go back into geometry mode here, select all of your triangles, hold down Control, and push J 2 times. What that's going to do is connect all of your brushes. Instead of having individual ones, you can have one single brush. Go ahead and zoom out just a hair on both of these. Back into geometry mode, and we're going to move over that center point. You can see when I move over it goes from red to green right here. You can see how it does it on all of these screens. What that's going to help is you can find an individual point, and you can see how it's going to highlight it right there. You can move over that point. Now you press E. You hold this button down, move it up, or you can move it down. You can see how it's going to actually adjust that particular point. It's grabbing this guy too. Move him back down. So now we have what looks like a little pyramid almost. That's the basic way to make terrain in DEdit here. Of course, any of your nosnap brushes, you want to go into the properties of it. If it's an outside wall or outside the level, you want it to be detail level 0. If it's inside the level, make it detail level 1, and of course nosnap true. Now there's a way to cheat when you make terrain. This doesn't look as good as making individual triangles like this and going through taking hours and hours and doing it, but it's much, much quicker. While you're in geometry mode, go ahead and make triangles, and now these triangles we're going to keep aligned to the grid. You can make them any which way you prefer, but keep them aligned to the grid. See how they're nice, neat, uniform brushes here. Back into geometry mode, select all of them, hold down Control, push J twice. Now what you're going to do to cheat is, since they're aligned to the grid, you can edit, copy, edit, paste. Now you have more triangles. Edit, paste again. You can also push Control V, which will paste even quicker for you here. And we're going to go ahead and select all of those that we just made. Hold down Control, press J twice, which is going to combine all of them again here. Edit, copy, edit, paste, or again Control V. So now you have tons and tons of triangles. You can even go as far as to selecting all of these again. Control JJ. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Look at that. Super fast triangles. Select both of them, Control JJ. Now you have this huge grid of triangles. Lots and lots and lots of triangles. Aren't they fun? Again, nosnap true. Inside the level, detail level 1. Now that they're all connected and it's one giant piece, we're going to move our marker on top of that guy. Select Bind to Object, And we're going to find terrain in here. Now you have a terrain node. And that's just going to help with the processing a little bit. Make your lines look a little smoother, make it so there's not as many glitches in here. After that, go ahead and hit geometry mode. And you have all these points you can view from the side. And you're going to move individual points up and down to make your terrain. Now you can see it looks kind of like that. If you have trouble viewing the points, let's say all of these points are lined up and it's moving this whole line of them, we can go down here, find an individual point, see how I highlight that one, it highlights it right here. Shrink that grid just a little bit, move it over just a hair. Let's see, where did he go? There he is, right there. And you can adjust it accordingly. Now you have an individual point. And you can move all these points until they turn into an actual, what looks to be, ground. The smaller, again, you make the triangles, the better they're out. The longer it's going to take. However,